Welcome back, everyone, to Baseball Bulletin. I'm Brendan Barth. Today we're talking about the Boston Red Sox and how they can go 2 in a row, win the World Series in 2018 and 2019. We're going to go position by position from first base to the rotation. So we're going to talk about the bullpen. And remember, this is Baseball Bulletin. So over at first base, you have Mitch Moreland and Steve Pearce. If you want to change that up a bit, if you don't trust Mitch Moreland or Steve Pearce, if you teach JD how to play first, you could move Steve Pearce to DH, which he would be very good at. You could also sign William Flores, a great first baseman, hitting around 270-ish. I think he'd be a good fit, but if you don't like either of those, stick with Mitch Moreland and Steve Pearce. I think second base is really good. Holt's the ultimate utility guy, and he can pretty much play anywhere, but he's normally going to play second or short. And if Dustin Pedroia ends up not doing that well, like he might only hit like 230, and Holt isn't playing second base, what do? If you feel that's the case, sign Asdrubal Cabrera. He hit 262, which is surprisingly not better than Holt. If I were Alex Cora, I say keep second the way it is. Third base is pretty good. They have both Nunez and Devers. If they wanted to, they could trade off one of them for some prospects. But if Bogaerts ends up getting injured halfway through the season, they would have to have a shortstop, which Nunez could cover. But if Cora feels like it, switch both of them. And if Bogaerts gets injured halfway through the season, Nunez will cover you, and you'll be able to keep Devers at third. Shortstop is fine. It needs absolutely no change. Bogaerts hit around 288 in this regular season. I say keep shortstop the way it is because Bogaerts will keep that up and he'll be as good as he was in 2018. Catcher really is not that good. You have Stan Leone, who is really good defense-wise but hit under 200 in the regular season. And then you also have Christian Vasquez, who hit 207 in the regular season, and Christian Vasquez is not that good defense-wise. And then the last catcher the Red Sox do have is Blake Swihart, who is also not that good hitting-wise, only hitting 227, which is better than both of them, but his defense is also not that good. But I think the Red Sox should definitely trade for a catcher. If they could somehow pull off a JT Realmuto trade, if it does happen, that would be insane. The outfield is incredible. You have over and left Andrew Benintendi, who hit around 290 with like 23 home runs. And then over in center, you have Jackie Bradley Jr., who's okay. He has a really good arm, but he's a good center fielder no matter what. He's a really good 9-hole hitter, but oh boy, we have a problem in right. Like, the right fielder is garbage. Mookie Betts only hitting around 350 with 32 home runs. I say trade him for Bartolo Colon. Seems like a good idea. But for real, the outfield is great, and if you want to change anything, get a better center fielder. The bullpen for the Red Sox is the biggest problem of them all. They lost Joe Kelly. He's now with the Dodgers, the other team who almost beat them in the World Series. And they could re-sign Kimbrel, but if you're going to re-sign him, I'd do it for under $10 million because he's not going to do what Craig Kimbrel did on the Braves. And also, if you don't have a closer by the regular season, I'd go with Matt Barnes. He's insane in the video game. I love using him, but that doesn't count. If you want to get another good closer, sign Tony Sipp. He's a really good lefty to add to the bullpen. The Red Sox rotation is a great rotation. I say that if you have Chris Sale, David Price, Nathan Eovaldi, Rick Porcello, and Eduardo Rodriguez, that's a great rotation. It's probably one of the best in the MLB, if not the best rotation, although you're comparing with the Indians, Dodgers, and Astros. But great rotation, and I say keep it the way it is. With all that being said, do I think the Red Sox are going to win the World Series? I do not. I don't think they're going to be able to repeat. It's been a while since a team has repeated in the World Series, and I don't think the Red Sox are going to be the next team to do it. It was in 2000 that it happened, around then. So, will 2019 be the year? I do not think so. Let's go do some hot takes. Brian Dozier has signed a contract with the Milwaukee Brewers. Will he be the Brian Dozier he was on the Dodgers or on the Twins? He was extremely good on the Twins. Even in 2018, he hit .303 on the Twins, but on the Dodgers, he hit down below in the 200s, I believe. I think he's going to be at least in the middle, if not better than he was on the Dodgers. DJ LeMahieu has signed with the New York Yankees for $24 million. If you don't know, that's $12 million a year. Will he be as good as he was on Colorado, or will he be better? I think he'll be at least as good as he was, if not better. He can be really good. One year he hit over 300. He does not hit a lot of home runs, and he's definitely not going to hit more than 20. But I do believe he'll be better than Gleyber Torres was. Jed Lowry has signed with the New York Mets, and he's pretty good. He hit around 270. I think he's going to do really good in New York. Although I don't know what the Mets are doing because they have all these players. Like, where's everyone going to play? Mets are like, hey, we signed Jed Lowry. Wait, where's everyone going to play? Last hot take of the day, Adam Ottavino has signed with New York Yankees. He's a really good player. His ERA was around 2.15-ish. It's just nasty if you're under 3. Although he does walk a lot of players, he puts the ball into play a lot. So I don't know if Yankees defense is going to be able to pull it off because you have Andujar, who's obviously not the best at third base. And then shortstop, you have like Troy Tulowitzki, who probably can't play that as well. And then in second, you have DJ LeMahieu. He's going to do fine there. And first, you have Luke Voigt, who's a problem too. He's really good hitting, but he just can't do it with the glove. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, this is Baseball Bulletin.